Hey, this is Lady T coming to you on this journey to 1,000 subscribers. On this journey to 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours. Yes. Well, I have found out that this is not the easiest process. I don't care how you are trying to get there. It seems as though it's not as easy as it was portrayed somewhat. Yes, this has happened for everybody. And I'm the one that comes to be with the reality check. Doesn't mean it's going to happen for everybody at the same time, the same way. We are on this journey. We are seeing changes. We are seeing our views go up. We are seeing the subscribers increase. But the one thing that I do want to say is that we have to know what is our why. Why do we want it? Do we just want it just because somebody else got it? Or do we really want it because there is more that we want to give and we want to add value? A lot of people are doing this journey. And one thing I've seen, even today in my studies, because there are some people that may feel as though we're on this journey and we're just talking just to get views. We're just talking and we don't have information. But if you are like me, a business person by heart, you're going to go study. You're going to check it out for yourself. You're going to get information so whatever you're talking about, you can validate it. One of the things that I'm looking at is that this is nothing new. This has went back for years. This have went back for weeks. People have used the same strategies and have been monetized. Now you have to ask yourself, when you're looking at videos and some people you're taking their hashtags and you're using them in your videos, what have they changed that you don't see? Because what I'm seeing too is that, let's be honest, when people have hit a certain let's say landmark, it's easier for them to constantly get the views. No matter what they do, it's easier because people are used to seeing them post something. They're used to seeing them get these numbers, and they really are searching for something or wanting something to grow. That's where you have to understand, what is my why? Why am I keep doing it? Because if I'm doing it just to get monetized and you want to get monetized, are you just doing it for a check? Because if you're just doing it for a check because you believe, oh, in 7 days, and the 7 days passed, this today actually is my 7th day, but I'm not monetized. Yeah, it worked for some people. It just didn't work for me. My subscribers have went up. My views have went up. And I'm on the journey. And yes, I'm going to continue this journey, but there's more behind it. If you're just doing it for a check, you're going to get disappointed. This is not a rich, quick scheme process. So it is a process, but it's a process that you have to study. Yes, some of the ones that came before us that got monetized quickly, it was in that time frame. If we go back and see different videos, when some videos that I've seen here was 3 weeks ago, a week ago, 7 days so far. So what did the algorithm do recently? What has changed? Because you have to then go with the change. What has changed? What has changed? What has changed that they're getting the views and we're not getting the views, or you're not getting the views? Are we doing everything that we should be doing? We're on this journey, but on this journey, you have to then sit down, and you should have already did it. After 30 days, what's next? Do you quit or do you continue? Now, I believe that in 30 days this can happen. But what happens if it doesn't? Do you then throw up your hands and say, oh, I'm walking away? Or do you continue your journey? And then do you continue your journey with your real heart desire, the reason why you're here? If you really came here and you said, I'm doing this because I want better for my family, I want to get monetized, which is everybody's goal, I'm sure it is. But if I'm getting monetized, what am I doing after I get monetized? Because I didn't really have to give value. What value are you giving once you're monetized? What are you bringing to the table to keep it? You don't want to just get monetized and then all of a sudden everything, people get used to it, they get tired of seeing it, and then it goes down. In business, when we're doing, sorry about that, my phone went dead. But back to what I was saying. On this journey, you have to really know your why. And when you're knowing your why, then you understand your journey. In business, we study the process. And when we're studying the process in business, we have to understand what works in one season may not work in the next season. So the product that we're providing in that season, that we have to then turn around to understand if it doesn't work for the next season, what can we bring to, or what different product can we offer to ensure that our sales doesn't go down? That is the same thing when we're looking at it with this. So as I've been studying it, the algorithm has changed. And because it has changed, we now have to look at everything that we are providing, how we are providing, to ensure that we keep the flow and that we actually get to the part where YouTube will push our videos. If it has not, I went back and look, I'm like, okay, you push one, why did you push this one and you didn't push this one? So I'm really trying to understand the process. And we need to keep the focus. But regardless of how things change, I understand what my why is. My why is, even when a video stops, do I give up that night and walk away? Or do I say, no, I have to stay consistent. Obstacles gonna come. And when obstacles gonna come, regardless of how tired I could be, I need to still push through to do what I said I was going to do. Not giving up. This is the journey that we're on, that we cannot give up, that we really have to take this journey. We really have to do what we said we are going to do, regardless of how obstacles may come, regardless of what the numbers look like on your videos. Keep going. It is a journey, and it's not a journey. And one of the things I think I said before, everybody has done it. Everybody hasn't hit. There's still, you got subscribers that's been on here for years that still aren't monetized. But for those that are on this journey, because we really believe it's possible. It is possible. Because, and you know it's possible because it happened for other people. So I can't say this is going to definitely happen for me. Well, I'm going to claim that it's happening for me. I believe it has happened for me. And that's what I'll focus on. That's what I work on. That's what I stand on, because that is what I believe. And because that is what I believe, I push it. And I will continue to push it, because I know that as I've done for others, I can do it. I've worked as a business manager and accounting managers for years. So I study numbers, I study processes. I've worked at a company that actually, when I got hired, was in the red. When I looked at their numbers, the one thing I wanted to do was jump ship. Because my thing was, how are you going to pay me? If I don't see anything in the account to pay me, how are you going to pay me? And then when it looks at we had to get paid off of, I can't call the name of it right now, but it was just like a balance in the account where it's not an overdraft, but it's just a line of credit. That's it. That we would get paid through the line of credit. And what I did was go and study, why are we here? Why is this company here? Why did they hire me? And when they know what I told them I wanted, how am I going to get paid? But not just me, how are all these other employees going to get paid? And when I studied what was happening, the process just was wrong. And I stepped in, changed it, made changes to it. You're like, why are you saying this to me? I really don't care what that is, because it lets you know that what the changes you can make a difference. I made the changes, and their accounts, as long as I was there, never dropped below $150,000 every month. So again, why did I say that? Because if I could do it for a business that I later asked for a raise on, because I knew they could afford it, and was told, no, I could do this for me. I put them in a better position, and they didn't care anything about it. Their process or their focus was, thank you for doing this, but I'm not giving you anything else. All you consider is money, but I'm seeing you getting $10,000 bonus checks that I worked to ensure you could get. It was a slap in the face. But at the same time, it was one of those reality. If you can do this for somebody else business, you can do this for yourself. So I'm taking this journey because I can do better for me. And I'm in it to learn all the processes. So you have to be willing to go through the challenges. You have to go through, you have to do the studying. You have to figure out what is the new wave and jump on that wave. It's a process. It's not always easy. And if you think it's going to be easy, for some it has been. For some it has been. But it does not mean it will be for everybody. But my thoughts and my goals is that at the end of this journey, we all have become monetized. But when you get to the end, what then? What are you going to offer then? Is the audience that you're targeting now going to be the audience that you really want for the product that you really want to get out? That the product that you really want to push for years to come? Understand now, what you're doing now is this setting you up for what you want later. And then you work on that. So as we are on this journey for 1,000 subscribers within the next 30 days, take in consideration, what is your why? And when you understand what your why is, you'll do the video and you'll give value. Until the next time, have a good one.